I know. It is very difficult to sit through an hour-long video, especially when you have so much of amazing content happening out there. So here it is, the best of whatever has been shared in this navigation story. Trust me, it is just hardly going to take you less time than what is going to take you to cook a pasta. You will have something really great to look forward to. And yeah, let us know. Share your feedback, share your thoughts. I'm sure you will love it. You also shared that the 7-year was not just so smooth. There was, within this also, there is a subsection story. It seems that your restaurant was almost drowned.
Yes, so the first one that I opened was on Sarjapur Road, and there was a lot of struggle. Those 7 years were crazy. Even if the space was small, even if I was doing everything right, even if the taste was great, even if there were so many customers who would praise and have so much goodwill, trust. We did very well during COVID as well. But it slowly, there was a phase when I started losing interest in saying like, when will this end?
Correct.
And what I did was, I slowly pulled out myself being lazy, sitting at home, watching movies, and not going to the restaurant, and trusting people who are working over there.
Okay.
And like I said, that if I don't go there every day, I will not know how much they are actually following your instructions. But you assume that they are. And even if you know that there is something not going right, at the restaurant the energy is different, people are not happy, there's so many complaints coming in, and you know that all of that is...
You have a sense of it.
Yes, all of that is because I have lost interest. You're aware of it, but still you don't want to do anything at that time because you're done. You're like tired, you're exhausted, you're like, okay, I'm done. I don't think I want to run a restaurant ever again. So that's like a life lesson learned. Again, the whole impression of being a failure comes back into your mind, saying like, okay, I'll call my restaurant also incomplete, the journey also incomplete.
Wow.
And I'll label myself as a failure forever. And then it was in a state that everything was over. It just didn't work. And I left everything and went out on a break to Scotland, London, where my husband was working. I said, I'm closing the restaurant, now I'm free and I can do whatever I want. So this is the decision that happened.
How many years now?
That's about 2 years back.
No. How many years you ran this journey and then came to this phase? 4, 5, 6 years. Okay.
6 years, 6.5. I would say.
Okay.
And and I said, okay, done. This was in December that I just left everything. December is our peak month where we do great sales, where the Christmas is great, the New Year is great and all of that. But I was just in a space that I'm closing the restaurant. Yes.
Niharika.
And yes, I am a failure, nothing I can complete. And that was something that I thought. And I left. And I was there. As I was there, I was enjoying being in London. There was no doubt about that. But at the same time, there was also a lot of sorrow within me, saying, oh, so much of hard work, so much of attention, so much of focus. And why me? You always, when you don't really get the results that you're expecting, you always question that why me?
Correct.
Even if the whole world is going through the same thing, you don't look at others, but you keep asking yourself, why me? And that question was definitely bothering me. And then obviously I continued doing my meditations. I continued enjoying being in London and the weather and all of that. And then one fine day, while I was there, someone calls me up and asks me that if I would give a franchise. And I said, if you want a franchise, you will have to first find a location and the money that is needed. If you're ready with that, then we can talk and take it forward. So this person went to Jayanagar and found this place and another place, 2 places, and he sent me the pictures and the phone number and all of that. And somehow this space just hit me so much that I was like, I want to start it here. And then I saw all the other the area and the people and the target audience, all of that. And then I said, okay, I'll be back the next month and we'll see. And I was scared that I might lose that place. So I called the owner and I said, please don't give it to anyone. I'll come, we'll talk, and we'll sort out the rent. The rent was very high and everything was very high. It was something that it was zero achievable or zero in my head as plan. And as usual, start from zero. I first went and asked him, and then I decided how much money do I want for the interiors, how much for this, how much for that. Though I was just 2 weeks back was thinking of shutting the business down.
Right,
this somehow changed the entire the energy of my thought process. And then I just sent a message to 4-5 customers saying like, if you would like to invest, because until then I was also trying a lot for funding, which I did not get, obviously. So that was also another reason to like say, okay, I don't want money from anyone and I don't want to do anything in life. But then I just sent a message and they all agreed. Money just came in so smoothly. I didn't have to go to any bank and, go through the entire grilling process of the bank to get the loan and all of that. And then it within 3 months, so we closed the space in January, and within 3 months, April, I think May 1st, we started the Jayanagar outlet. And then I thought, I have to be here if I have to give the money back, returns to the investors who have put in so much trust in me and just gave the money. And that was the goodwill that I've earned with the food I served them.
Right.
So I said, okay. And then I was there every day. I was doing everything. The PR was good. Initially, obviously, we also did an art project inside the space that brought a lot of attention. But 1 year, we don't get profits. We were either breaking even or we were running in loss. And then obviously, investors would, start getting bothered. And then that's when I was asked that why is it not making money? And then again I was in the same situation asking myself, why did I think of, when I decided that I would shut the restaurant and shut the business, why did I take up more on myself? Right. Because this was more commitment and this was more to return and all of that. And then
so Niharika, this whole pattern of one door closing, other door opening, and this whole thing that, what is your belief and experience in terms of, but once the door opens or you have a thought, universe just conspires, right? There is something which just happens, things just fall in place and you're just ready. This is like, you just cannot escape your destiny. What is your reflection on that? Do you see that from that perspective sometime?
Yes, I do. I think nature really takes care of you. I would say that I have so much faith in the nature that I know that even if I don't get food or I don't have anything at all, I know I can start from zero. That confidence is always there.
Right.
And I know I'll be fed wherever I go, whoever I ask,
Enough
whether it's in
equity.
temple or even if I'm probably begging on streets and ask for food, I think I'll get the best. So I will not be, not hungry. I mean, I'll not be hungry, homeless, like that. And that faith I definitely have with nature, and that has definitely, I mean, nature has always taken care. In
You have that
particular.
faith
Yeah, I
grounded
have
in you,
the
and
faith,
that's what
yes.
you just keeps you going.
Yes.
Okay. I told you so. It'll hardly take you any time to go through that clip. By now, I think you would have got a sense in terms of what we really have it in our channel. Obviously, we are going to keep adding a lot of interesting content. And if you really want to dive in, go ahead, listen to those videos. They have some amazing insight, and I look forward for a lot of stuff rolling out for you folks. Enjoy.